Welcome back to more Digits here at WSJ Live. I'm Simon Constable. Well, there is a surge in the theft of technology. We're talking smartphones, iPads, that sort of stuff. Question is, what can be done about it? And we're very privileged, actually. We have Rolfe Winkler here, who hosts the morning show, to discuss this. And Rolfe, you were a victim of a vicious crime. It wasn't just a theft; it was a vicious crime.
I got a guy hit me. I was on the subway. This was back in March, and with a date, and she had an iPad, and we were reading an ebook. Subway doors open, we weren't paying attention. Guy grabs the iPad. Instinctively, I just ran and chased him. Never saw that there were 5 guys with him. I never saw it. The next thing, I got jacked. He jacked me pretty good, and I went down, and my jaw got split in half. Tore some ligaments in my knee pretty good.
I mean, a vicious reaction by them. That, I mean, it's awful.
And it could have been a lot worse. I could have caught the guy. Or
Well, anyway, we're very glad that you you've recovered from that and are fighting fit again. So about this technology, you are not unique in this situation about having an iPad or an iPhone.
No,
or a
and
smartphone.
I should have. We should have been thinking, because it's exploding, really. There was a report by the NYPD late last year that said
That's the New York Police Department.
New York Police Department that said the growth of electronic device theft, it's growing, quote, exponentially. They reported over 26,000 incidents of electronics device theft through the first 10 months of last year.
26,000
and
in
a lot
this
don't
city.
And a lot don't get reported, right? Because there are a lot that don't involve violence, and people don't really feel the need to report that kind of crime. But anyway, yeah, it's growing pretty dramatically.
Okay, so one of the things that you've been writing about for tomorrow's paper is about what's going to be happening, what companies are doing to help sort of deal with this theft problem.
Yeah, so of course what's driving all this theft is the secondhand market for phones. When you're done with your old iPhone and you want to pay for your new one, you can sell the old one and pay most of the cost of the new device. Or
if you don't want to buy it, you just steal it, I guess, right? I mean, or that's at least what some people who...
But so you have this really lucrative and liquid secondhand market for devices, and the real thought is, well, if you made them worth less to thieves, that would deter theft. And the problem is, really the problem is that some of these systems, I mean, what they're going to do, the carriers have committed to roll out what's called basically a blacklist. They have them in use in some other countries where a phone that's reported stolen can be blocked by carriers from service.
Okay, and that, I mean, that hasn't basically gone out everywhere yet, has it? I mean, that's still a bit of a problem.
Yeah, and the problem is that there are still some limitations to those kinds of systems. The first one is they're devices that only use Wi-Fi, like an iPad. Most iPads are only Wi-Fi, and a carrier can't block a Wi-Fi connection that I'm aware of. I mean, they block stuff that connects to a carrier network. The other problem, of course, is you're not actually disabling a phone. A phone, you're blocking it from network access in a particular geography, but thieves in the UK, for instance, got smart. They started exporting the phones to places like India and Africa. We have huge recyclers in the US now that one Gazelle bought 150,000 iPhones in the fourth quarter alone. They bulk wholesale them to Hong Kong, right? That's where they go, they get refurbished, and then they get sent out.
So,
and there's not much they can do, Gazelle, there's not much they can do to figure out, is somebody who's selling me this phone, is it stolen? There's very little they can do.
So tell us what advice you have, because you experienced this and it was rotten, but what do you do now with it? Do you have your phone and your iPad in your briefcase?
I mean, I think I don't take it out, really. I don't have an iPad, and I don't take out the phone if I don't have to. And I look over my shoulder. It's not, it's not, I don't have any kind, I mean, some people maybe talk about PTSD or whatever when something like this happens. I just got punched, and I don't even remember it, so I'm okay. That's not the issue. It's just kind of, I think I look over my shoulder. I think that's...
So, I mean, I was on the subway this morning, and I saw somebody, holding their iPad. I mean, do you think...
Most people don't think about it. I do, and maybe I don't take out the device. And I think the problem is, for someone like Apple or Samsung or some of the device manufacturers, they really want you to, I don't think they want you to think about, be cautious when you use their device. I mean, look at the promo videos Apple has when they tried out their new phones. You're in front of the Eiffel Tower and, oh my God, this device is my window to the world. They want that experience to be really powerful, and it would be if it was safer, I think.
And can Apple say, as one manufacturer, come up with a solution to this? Can they put some sort of location device on it?
You know, I
whatever?
can't. I'm not an engineer, so I certainly can't pretend I can solve this
I mean, they
problem.
managed to do wonderful stuff, haven't they?
Yeah, I think now there was the case of the iPhone 4 prototype that I believe back in 2010 that fell into the hands of Gizmodo. Before Gizmodo got it, it was apparently disabled. Now it appears to have been disabled now, and I'm talking to people, technical people. There's no reason you can't build technology into a phone that will, for instance, prevent it from booting up, right? Now,
that would be good. That would
be good. You know, you'd have to design a system thoughtfully, but that's what smart engineers are for. You know, challenge them, go out there and say, hey, can you guys do better?